What's up, people? June 18th, 2012. Got another shoe preview for you all right here. Y'all know what this is. This is the Retro 4 cement box. Starting out with the box. I like this box. You got the black on the top. You got the red Jumpman with the flight on the bottom. We all know that the flight is on the tongue of the 4s, which is different from my Retro 3 black cement box. You know, you just got the black right here, and then you got the red Jumpman. You know, I wear the size 11 Air Jordan Retro 3 Black Varsity Red Cement Gray. But we're not talking about the 3s, we're talking about the 4s. Here y'all go right here. Retro 4 Cement with the Nike Air Jordan hang tag right there. You got the cement gray, the white, you got the black. And you got that flight when I was telling y'all on the tongue. But let me get into this story. Alright. At the time, I did not know that there was a certain door you had to go to, you know, when you go to the mall in the morning to get your J's. So I used the same door that I went to get my Spizike Bordeaux's. So when I get to the door, there's like 3 people out there. There's this older lady and two guys. The 2 guys turned out to be her sons. Well, she said it was her sons. I don't know. My mission was J's. So I go up there, and she was like, there's people on the other side of the mall going over there, standing in the line to get their shoes. And I thought she was just playing around because, you know, this is the same door I used it last time. So I was thinking, okay, well, she's trying to get me out of the way so she can go, and the other dudes can go get the J's, whatever. So I was like, okay. So I'm standing there. It turned out that she was there in the morning to get a hair appointment, which she did need a hair appointment. But anyway. So the door opens, and then I try to make my way in, and she's standing. She's like, "I'm gonna go ahead and call security because you trying to get in the mall." And I was like, "I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to get my shoes." And then she was like, "I'm over here to try to get a hair appointment." I was like, "Well, lady, I know." And I was thinking to myself, like, "Damn, she does need a hair appointment. She looks like James Brown's mugshot picture. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The picture when he looked like a Thundercat. Y'all look it up. Just Google James Brown's mugshot picture, and he looked like a Thundercat. She looked like a Thundercat. Anyway, so I made my way in, and she was like, "I'm gonna hit and call security." I was like, "Yeah, whatever, lady." So I get in front of finish line. I'm the only person in the. I'm thinking like the only person in the mall right now, besides because they let older people like jog, they get their exercise, they walk around the mall and stuff like that. So I'm waiting, and then this security guy. He comes over here. He's like, "Hey man, how'd you get in here?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I'm here to get my J's." He's like, "Well, I don't know how'd you get in?" And I was like, "Well, there's a door that I use. there's a door that I used when I came in to get my Bordeaux's last time." She's like, "Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and call my supervisor." I was like, "Okay, man." He's like, "You're not causing no trouble or anything." I'm like, "No, man. I'm just, you know, here to get my J's, you know." So he calls the supervisor, and the big black guy comes up. He's like, "Hey man, what you doing in the mall?" I was like, "Hey man, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here in line for the shoes." He's like, "Hey man, I don't know how y'all be over there acting crazy over these shoes." And I was like, "Man, I'm not trying to get them shoes. I'm trying to get some J's." He's like, "Man, well, y'all acting crazy over these Jordans, and what you need to do, you need to go ahead and go out this other door and wait in the line with everybody else." And I was like, "I'm not causing no trouble. I wasn't trying to break in the finish line to get these J's or anything like that." He's like, "I don't care, man. You need to go ahead and you can I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna ban you from the mall." I was like, why do you? I'm thinking to myself, like, why do you talk like that? But anyway, so he escorts me out. He didn't touch me because I would have pressed charges on his ass. So we came in and he escorted me out to the line. I guess the line out the door where you're supposed to wait for your J's at, whatever. So he was like, "Hey man, you can go ahead and you can get to the end of the line." I was thinking to myself, like, I'm not gonna get to the end of the line. I'm not gonna get in the end of the line. I mean, I was the first person like in the mall for these J's. So he told me to get out. So I walked out, and there's a line of people looking at me like, "Damn man, how'd he get in?" I was like, "Well, I got in through the other door." They was like, "There's another door." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Where's that?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna tell you, so you can, you know, it's my secret door to get my J's, you know." So anyway, as you all can see, I got my J's at Foot Locker, and they usually I asked one of the people that work at Foot Locker, because I think what the people told me at Finish Line, there's no limit of J's that you can get. And I don't know, like some people go there and try to buy like all the J's and resell them. You know, I don't do stuff like that. If I collect my J's, and I wear some of my J's. But you know, these are dead stock right here. These are a pair of fours right here. I hope y'all enjoyed my story. I'm not lying about the whole Thundercat and the dude and the you know, the crazy security people and all that. But yeah, nice pair of J's on the bottom. Dead stock fours. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.